This is Madden 19. I know you should live play.
Yeah, her face is hot. Her face is hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, you don't put some shirts on. Because your body needs to breathe, and if it doesn't breathe, it's gonna get hot, and then you're gonna start getting sick. I didn't ask for no audience.
First of all, I should talk to you.
You said what?
First of all, why should I talk to you?
No, because I didn't ask for another conversation. Bro.
Look at it, come.
Okay, Jamar.
Come on.
Jamar.
We call the play.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. We call the play.
Say sorry.
I'm sorry.
For what?
What? Why you keep looking at my controller, Monte? I can see you, Monte. You're looking at my controller, Monte. Why are you looking at my controller like that? Because you like the bright light? Yeah. No, he likes the blue. That's it. He likes the blue. Okay, so he keeps staring at my controller. Oh! Come on, pick a play. One. Okay, you gotta pick. You gotta pick.
I didn't know. You took too long.
You was playing. You were playing with me, bro. Elman. Oh, she checked. Elman. Say, Elman on my head.
You need some lotion. You just baking the cake for me?
Hey, who got hand sanitizer? A lot of it. Like, I need the whole bottle. Don't worry about it. I just need the whole bottle.
He just needs
I have none.
Boy, you crushed your teeth.
I didn't crush it. Oh! It was this! What do you mean, mother?
You said what?
What do you mean, mother? This thing
Hey,
is
come here, Dante.
Yeah.
Why?
She's a girl, not a boy.
This thing is lighter. Hey, mother. What do you mean? That is not your mother.
You said mother?
Yeah.
Come on, play some defense.
She's not your mom.
Play some defense.
Huh?
Oh, you got headphones.
I know for a fact you're gonna be my brother, like, for real. Like you're gonna start being my brother. What did you talk about that for?
Mine. He can't play. He can't play. I'm gonna watch that thing.
You are gonna be my brother because, you know, our parents been like together for like 4
Look at, oh!
4 years now, so it's like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just score. I'm gonna already score.
But I don't want to be your sister, though.
Excuse me?
You heard me. You have to say this slow-mo.
Somebody keeps saying you. CJ keeps saying you.
Turn and question.
What I do?
Period.
What I do?
I just don't like. I just don't.
Okay, you might pick a play.
What is this supposed to do? Like,
it's basically create your own Spider-Man. Basically.
Oh, that's what Spider-Man do.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys.
what are y'all doing? Whose is this?
I just quit.
Well, she did a good job.
They'll be looking at myself.
Why are you laughing? Like, what's so funny?
Next time, tell me to get it. How you do this?
I don't deal with funny. Like, I don't hear anybody else laughing. So
here you go, okay. What the? How you do this? This thing don't work.
let's not put that thing on.
I was not looking for it. Come flat. Stop it. Stop it now. If you're looking like that every game.
I guess you're just kidding. It's a lie.
I'm gonna put you in the handle.
Hey, what?
You got moss.
Say I won't beat you up.
You must not talking my stuff instead, but.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first carry for TJ Yeldon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
He's got the hook up to Lee. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Bortles now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Lee. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. 0-0 our score. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Shotgun now for Bortles. Flushed out right. They find some open field here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. To open the scoring. In Super Bowl 52. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. Getting your back involved. What's importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Brady throwing on second down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love
Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Brady going to give this one to Burkhead. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been on. Instead, it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman of the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run. This is Burkhead. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. A play fake for Burkhead. Now Brady. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Miles Jack able to get him for a loss of about 3.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On play action, it's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 1st down, Bortles. It's caught by Moncrief. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This will be taken way up by the 25. And they're going to want good. Starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of. Miles Jack can just flat out cover. Doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
Looking back to the air on.
Too much on my mind right